Welcome to a JefeCast on the 26th of June. What's going on, man? It's been tough trying to get here to do this as often as I want to. Excuse me. Something was off over here. I had to straighten it up. But yeah, man, what's going on with y'all? Hope everybody's having a good morning, afternoon start. It's been a little while since it's a little while, not too long. I think me and Phil did something earlier this week, maybe. Can't remember. Last week. I don't know. But it's definitely good to see y'all again. And today we're gonna go over the mass shootings. We're gonna go over the playoff games. Joel takes a shot at Simmons, Caruso, the DC bridge that collapsed, TV shows, movies that's coming out. Um, and we'll just go through and see what exactly we can find. So first things first, all right. Working for yourself. Working for yourself. It's dope. Working for yourself is a great thing. But you know, it's an all day thing. And it takes up a lot of the day. I start around 3:30, between 3:30 and 4, about just about every day. And it can go from I'm taking different contracts. So I can do one contract that once I finish that, would lead into another contract, may get like an hour or two downtime, may hit the gym, go right back to the next contract. And that's just been the cycle. But it's been great though. You know, the funny thing is I love when I'm like doing what I do, and then I walk in to somebody's facility, their job, whatever. They got this door person or whoever these hourly workers are, and it might be like a big, beautiful, rich area, and it's like they look down their nose at you, and they, you know, just y'all know how it is, especially being a melanated man. You step into these some of these little areas, and people want to look at you funny, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, while you're sitting here trying to give me slight attitude for no reason. I'm just coming here to do a job. I laugh to myself because I'm like, you feel like nobody's better than anybody, but you feel like you're better than me because you work in a big luxurious hotel or condominium or property or hotel, whatever it is, right? You looking at me like you're better than me, but you work hourly, probably making 14, 15, 13, it's just funny, like you looking at me because I'm just a black guy, a melanated man coming in his locks in, and I don't have no suit and tie or no company logo on my shirt name. I walk in and I do my business and I roll out, and you're looking at me sideways. And really, I'm looking at you sideways, laughing like you're looking at me like you work for somebody. That's what I'm saying. Like you have to answer to whoever is on the top floor for the show. Me, I work for myself, and it's just a great feeling to know that I go in these places and people think they're better than me. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. But if we're talking about who's you know who should be looking at somebody sideways, I'm just looking at you sideways. You work for somebody? Man, we still do that? I'm sorry. I'm done. I ain't going back. Yeah, I know. It's only been like 2, 3 weeks. I'm done. Yeah, not going back to work or anybody unless I choose to, like because I want to, because I want to use my CDL, not because I need to. Making making pretty good at what I'm doing right here, and I haven't even really dove into my trucks yet. I just been doing transportation carrier stuff, and it's been great. Now I'm like, wait till I get the trucks up. And I put a driver. I got, if you, and I know a couple of drivers, and they're like, man, let me know when you get something. I will. I got your names programmed in, ready to. Once I got something, trust me, calling you, bringing you in. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. It's another thing I'm just trying to promote just to the younger generation. Don't be afraid to try to be a boss. Get all the education you need. That's going to help you succeed in what field you're trying to go into. But once you get in that field and you learned everything you need to learn, get out of there. Set yourself up so you can get out of there and work for yourself. Work for yourself. I was just talking to my boy Randolph. Shout out Randolph. I ain't seen Randolph in years. Saw him last night. So Randolph, he do security. I'm like, man, start your own. Start your own firm, security job. You know what I'm saying? So everything now is if you have a passion about something, turn it into your own. Turn it into your own. I love driving trucks. I've done the moving business. I've done the like food as far as like cold delivering that whatever cold whatever the food I done all the driving commercial long cross country. I done it all. So now I've watched all the business sides, worked with a couple of good business people, and now it's like, all right, that's where I'm at. And it's been great. So if you're having a hard time reaching me, that's why, because I'm working 13, 14-hour days, and I need rest. And I'm not going to allow people to stress my brain while I'm working. One thing I hate is being bothered while I'm at work. I like when I'm working, I'm locked in, I'm using my phone for majority of the stuff, and somebody blowing my phone up really blows me. So that's you that wants to call, not answering, because I'm at work. And I'll get to you when I can. I barely had time. The only reason why I got time for this is because of a contract that was supposed to still be going on. I don't know. It was short. They gave me like some super short stuff, and I knocked it out real quick. Still paid for the same length of the contract for a shorter wouldn't get the point, but knock it out. And then I had time to do this, and I'm here. Yeah, so I mean, that's how I just want to start that. Work for yourself. And for all you people that work for someone, don't look at the people who work for themselves sideways. It's your trip. So before I dive into like the fun stuff, I'm late. I've been meaning to drop these more, back to back sooner, but I'm busy. Okay, I'm trying. Mass shootings, man. 10 mass shootings across 7 states, which killed 12 people and injured 57. Y'all remember earlier this year I did a show. If you don't, go back and look. Where I did a show talking about mass shootings, talking about all of these things and how the numbers were just continuously climbing. And so far this year, we have 293 mass shootings. That was maybe a week ago when this article was pulled. So by this time, who knows? It might be up to 300. And they classify mass shooting as any shooting that's 4 or more people. So they said there was 1 killed, 3 injured in Atlantic City, 1 killed, 4 injured at the Juneteenth celebration in Colorado, 1 killed, 4 injured at the Juneteenth celebration in Indiana, 4 injured in Richmond, 2 children among 8 injured in Dallas, 1 dead, 6 injured in Oakland, 1 dead, 4 injured in Anchorage, Alaska, 2 dead, 4 injured in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and 5 wounded in Minneapolis. What's it going to take? I'm not a guy who believes in coincidence. I don't believe in that. I don't coincidence. They're trying to say they're going to. This is when I got smoke because this is a. What are people influenced by? Celebrities, media, entertainment, music, video games. But am I really going to blame games and movies on the fact, like, am I going? Is that the reason that we're going to take to say, you know, why this is happening? We can't stop the movies. Can't stop the music. We can't stop it. How do we quell this mass shooting stuff? How do we? Or is it, or is there something else going on, which I believe, because they're trying to get the guns taken off the streets. Now, I'm always trying to figure out what inspires these shootings. Like, so now we got another holiday is going to bring issues every year. Juneteenth. Now every Juneteenth, now we got to worry about possible more shootings, more issues. I tell you, right? I'm the only person that gets like a headache. It's not just this bright light in my eyes give me a headache. It's just the cycle. We're doing this all the time. Like we're just going through the circle. It's almost like Dark. If you ever watched Dark on Netflix, it's kept living the cycle over and over. Doesn't matter what you do, it always comes back to the same point. This is crazy. This is crazy. 293 mass shootings this year. It's only June. How many days has it been in the year? We have more mass shootings than days that's actually been in the year. Because right, there's 365 days in the year. We're about 6 months in. So that'll be what? 180, 183? Okay? This is crazy. Now I don't know what they're trying to do with the gun laws, the martial law, whatever the fuck. Whatever. But this is bull crap. And there's nothing we can do. You can talk gun laws. You're not going to get all the guns off the streets unless you're going to go in everybody's house, throw everybody out, and search through everything. You're not getting all the guns off the streets. We can't take everything off of TV. So how do we reach out to these kids and these people? What a bunch of Manchurian candidates? They're just sitting around and they pick up the phone ring. Hello, Snow Pierce 5-7 Foxtrot, and you just turn into like some soldier and go out there and like, what is it? Because I just don't get it. And if you don't know what a Manchurian candidate is, please look it up. Okay, can't explain everything to you. Just basically being brainwashed, uh, brainwashed, but you don't know you are. Like they'll just call you or say some code words, and it will activate you. Watch the movie, really good movie. His name's not Ray Don. I think he played Ray Don. Anyways, he plays Sabretooth in the old X-Men with Hugh Jackman. No. X-Men Origins. Yes, the bad one with Deadpool and yeah. So just want to throw that out there because I've really been trying to transition the show from off of just coming in and talking about bad headlines, bad headlines. But this mass shootings, I'm not going to rock. 10 mass shootings across 7 states, injured 12, killed 50. I mean, killed 12, injured 57 over a weekend. Over a weekend. And y'all wondering why I stay in the house. I pick and choose. Because y'all wild, bro. Y'all wild. Well, I need to go get me a vest. I got to come up. This is some foam for the studio. So just play it down size. I'm going to walk out the gym, got my vest on. Yeah, just got the bulletproof. That's how I got to walk outside in 2021 with a bulletproof. Yeah, we good, homie. You know what I'm saying? What's good, You know, shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the best. Sorry, bro. That's the best. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. We've been locked down a whole year. And then I got to come out and be locked down again. Like we've been moving on. Because y'all just get on my nerves. Let's see what I got to talk to you about today. First off, let's shout out Heather. Happy birthday. It's belated now, but at the time, Heather, I went to celebrate with Heather for her birthday. Heather turned, I don't want to tell her age, but Heather is getting older and she looks awesome. Her and her wife did a surprise party for her. Me and Heather have known each other since maybe 6 years. I had to earn her respect. She's one of those tough. She was a top, she was like the lead of her liaisons, but she was tough. You know, it was like to work with Heather means promotion, and I was all about the promotion and the money. So I took Heather on, and we ended up becoming uh, good friends, and we maintained that through the years. And so her son is cool. I'm setting up a podcast with him. He has a clothing line called You Gotta, like uh like you gotta do it. You got it. YAGADAH. I'll put this stuff up soon, but that's coming soon. So check him out. Cool guy. He actually married girl we went to school with, and it was just weird. It was not weird, but it was weird to see her because I've seen her in years, and she's there married. I'm like, y'all know. So, also, on the third, I need to reach out to Malik Ace Lassane. He's having a show on the fourth, which he wants me to attend and help promote or something. But there's a show supposed to be on the fourth. But on the third, boom, with Chris Scott, our Club Ecstasy. Please show up. We're trying to build something with this club so we can do like podcasts there, uh, open up different venues. So we're working on a lot of things. We just want to show them that we can bring a good crowd. We can get a good crowd out there. Come on, man, July 3rd. What you doing July 3rd? Put my face in. What you doing July 3rd? You ain't doing nothing. Come on down, drink, and smoke if that's what you do. Speaking of that, I've been talking to y'all. I need to finish rolling my J. But yeah, definitely show up July 3rd. We got the fireworks. There's gonna be chicks. They're gonna be busting it open, making it fireworks. I don't know. I'm not a strip show guy, but I'm going to support my man. We're trying to build, like I said, build relationships. Please show up. I think it's what 10 to 4. Is that what it say? Something like that. It's a new flyer coming. We'll put that out soon. But yeah, show some love, man. Just step out. We're gonna be out there trying to have fun. Like I said, if we can get the numbers or get this place, because I went in there the one night when they was kind of restarting the DJ Trap, which we're supposed to be doing the podcast. He's the one that has the Dynasty clothing line, the shop over in PG Plaza and Mon Diamond. Check them out at Dynasty USA on IG. I went in there to, basically show him some love. Had a blast, man. The owner was like, dude, anytime you come in, holler at me, or not the owner, one of the guy who was running it that night or whatever. So building relationships, um, trying to get this podcast in there, that would be cool, right? Like how dope would it be? We doing a podcast in the strip club, and you never know when they're finished their set, they might walk in there, have a conversation. We can have the chats going. Y'all can try to get questions asked or answered by them, stuff like that. So we're trying to build this. Um, it's a lot of different moving pieces, but everybody's working together. It's like even I'm working with people here that have connections that don't even know that it's crazy. It's just a lot of stuff going on at one time. So if you can make it on July 3rd, come out to Club Ecstasy. We're going to go out there. We're going to have some fun. Good fun. I'm not a big party person, as I would tell you from the story last night. I'm not a big party guy, not a club guy. But I'll make an appearance. Yes, yes, I will. I will. See, a lot of y'all don't. Y'all see me on here. Some people think I'm short. No, you have to get. You have to drink this all in at once. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not a photogenic guy. I'm not that guy, but I'm an in-person guy. You see me, oh, is those muscles? Oh, yeah, tall is that? All of that, right? Like, girl, wipe your mouth. Wipe your mouth. So I'm just saying, I'll be there. Chris will be there. We'll have a good team. Hopefully, y'all show up. Ladies will be the ladies show up. Ladies, no offense, guys. No offense. Ladies, come show the guys some love, man. We're trying to build something. Y'all want to see DMV rise? I'm tired of seeing New York and Atlanta and LA. How about us? We can get it turned up out here. DC's like that. And it's sad to say, Baltimore's actually has a decent club scene. Last night, man, went out with Chris. We went out to a place called Moby's. If you know the full name of the I'll say it. But real quick, Miles, you're not funny. Okay, so the place is called Moby Dick's. All right, so he's like, yeah, where you going, bro? I'm going to Moby's. He was like, oh, you going to Moby Dick's? I was like, bro, I was trying to avoid the whole Dick's part. He was like, so y'all going to the Dick's? Oh, y'all go. And so I had to hear that for about 30 seconds in my ear. But I'll say this. Baltimore. Yo, I don't like Baltimore. I love Morgan State. I love Towson. I do not like Baltimore. I don't. This is you'll drive down the street and get your whole tire knocked off because the pothole's so deep. Okay, it is. I just hate Baltimore. But last night, man, went out there and they was out. They was out. Ladies look good. The ladies looking good. The Baltimore guys were Bamas. But it is what it is. And just sat back and I really just enjoyed. Like I just watched. Like I didn't go in there, be in there party. Oh yeah. Oh girl. Ah ah None of that. I'm not. That wasn't my. Was it? I was in Baltimore. Okay. I was more so making sure Chris was good. Where Chris at? Like Chris is big guy, 6'4", 230. He can take care of himself. But we out here in a whole foreign land. So I'm more so watching the atmosphere, just thinking I'm about to be recording music. So I'm just taking it all in, just seeing things, just kind of like, okay, like going in music mode and stuff. And checking out him, not checking him. You can making he sure he all right and took a shot of Hennessy, drunk a Corona, whatever the case was. And we left, man. But yo, I was in there. They got people in there doing I guess their Baltimore version of a dance battle. He did it. And all that stuff and all of that, whatever that was. Whatever that was. And then there was this one chick. Damn it, I should have pulled my phone out. She was doing this whole step around the whole club. Like she had like a Congo line, people following her doing these weird dance moves. It was crazy. But Baltimore, that was cool, bro. And I will be back with my Avengers team of men. My good men. We're coming in with the Hulk. I need a Thor, because I'm Hulk. I need a Thor, who's a pretty boy. Rod, who's somebody who's just pretty. I don't know. Who got long, locked, luscious hair? I don't know. Whoever you are. I need you. I need a Tony Stark, who's super smart. I mean, that's me too. And that could be Thor as well. It ain't about artists, about me all the time. I'm just saying, I need me a Avengers team. I need me a Black Panther. Okay? I'll take me a Black Widow. And we can bring girl too. Go out there and have some fun. That's all it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's really the main point of what I'm getting to. I'm just trying to have fun, man. I've been sitting in the house for a whole year. I work non-stop, as you can see, 7 days a week. I don't necessarily take a day off. I might take one less contract, but I work 7 days out the week, about 12 hours a day. So sometimes I just need a little breaky break. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday it was cool to get to hang out with my boy. Um, Chris was he took some what's the shots of makers market some makers market makers as a red cap brown double mark match makers Eminem. It was two M's or some match maker. I don't know, guys. I don't drink like that. I just be like, let me get Hennessy. Look at this. Y'all gonna laugh. I don't drink, but I bought this because I like the bottle. Now, I'm not a drinker, but you can't tell me this bottle don't look dope. Like, yeah, it just look clear, clean. Like, it just looks like if you drink this, this bottle will be like that. I'm not a drinker though. So it's just sitting here. My man came through and took my whole bottle of Patron. Just took it. Hey, can I get a drink? I said, well, somebody gave me the Patron. So no, you can take that. But I bought this and I'm keeping this because like the bottle is really cool. And apparently it's some Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. And isn't whiskey or bourbon, isn't that like the good stuff? Something like this age. Let's just let this age, right? Does it get better with age? Is that a wine thing? But that's just all liquor. I think but they do that with whiskey or brandy. One of them. Damn. I'm not a drinker. I'm a green connoisseur. But anyways, so yeah, he came over here. We talking business. And he's like, hey man, can I get a drink? Yeah, sure. You can drink the Patron. Yeah, I didn't buy that, but it was a gift to me. And he drinks a fourth of it. And he's like, oh well, shit. You should just let me take it home. Uh okay. I guess it's I'm not going to drink it. Jones is going to sit there until I don't see how like you know how in movies they come home, take off their undo their tie. What a day. Uh, uh, and lay back in the chair. Get a little glass with a little. They drop two ice cubes in it, clink, clink, and then they pour just enough to annoy you. Who's going to drink that? So they got more ice, this much ice with this much drink, and they over there. Mm. When I come home, I don't want to taste something that tastes terrible. This tastes terrible. When I come home, I get the I get the that's more reasonable to me. Okay? I'm not the drinking guy. But Malik or Ace, he took my damn Patron, but I guess because I wouldn't want to drink it, bro. So we're supposed to be doing something on the fourth though, and I'll have when I get more information for that, I'll put that out. But on the fourth, he has a show. I'm not sure where, but it's another show. So I need to make sure. Yeah, I won't have no contracts on the third. I'll probably do everything early and just have my evening free. Moving on, guys. So, Cruel Summer. I finally, just so y'all, mm, mm, I love you. I love you too. We're going to be handling that very soon. I can't wait to get off of here with y'all because so um Cruel Summer, man. That Jones. I knew it. Yeah, yeah, I knew it. And you ain't fooled me, Hulu, with your decent storytelling. Okay. So, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna give you 13 seconds to get off of this stream. That was 14 seconds. I gave you extra one to get out of here. So the spoilers of the show is apparently the girl. I can't remember her name, but I know she's the girl from Cloak and Dagger, the one who was a parent who said that she was who was kidnapped. Right now, at the very beginning, I knew the first episode. I knew there was something wrong with that teacher, that assistant principal, because there's no way. I think of things as a real man, as a man, like, excuse me, let's button that back. Okay, can't be sloppy. All right. As a man, there's just certain things you're not comfortable with. First episode, the little girl was in his house. He catches her, and he just was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Had a conversation. I don't care who you are. Why are you in my house? Get out! Like he was sitting there. Yeah, uh, tell me about yourself. I'm like, what? Something's up with him, right? So then you watch the relationship. See, I'm a man. I don't know about y'all. I look at things as a man. The relationship, the little girl, he's an older guy. The family left the girl outside. They talking outside late at night. She giving me looks. So I knew their relationship wasn't as it wasn't like she said it was. So I was trying to figure out, okay, like because I kept saying that I think their relationship is deeper than what they're trying to make it be. I felt like they were kind of like messing around with each other, only because of the vibes of when they got around each other. It was just like real flirty. He's trying to groom her in a sense. Like I remember being back in the day, and I had friends who were younger, and they would be like 13, and their boy, some 19-year-old dude like him. And I'm like, why does a 19-year-old like you? You're 13? Like that's weird. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's just that older. It's something about that older guy mystique or something. Why women? I just think stay in your own lane. You jump out your lane, bro, and then nah. But ultimately, she had lied and said that she had seen Jeanette, I think that's her name, the girl who apparently had stole her life. And end of the story, I'm gonna tell you the one thing I didn't like. The one thing I didn't like was the fact that I'm sorry, I paused like that because Black Summer's on my television. It just the screen just did something. I'm like, what? It's about to reset itself or something. Don't you do nothing. Leave it there, pause, like I asked. Okay? What's wrong with you? Well, episode 2, trying to catch up to Phil. So the only thing I didn't like was the very, very end. Because it turns out that the girl, which I thought wasn't telling the truth, it was more stuff to it, like the one of the ladies was cheating with had slept with the teacher and got caught, or was throwing herself at the teacher and got caught and by the girl. There was so much other stuff. A lot of stuff that really, whether it matters or not, who cares? Getting to the point. The point is that when that last episode, um, at the end, you find out that the girl she admitted to saying she didn't. She basically identified the wrong person with two things I didn't like, but that's just the first one. She identified with the wrong person, and the girl, she's like getting her time in the sun, and just the girl who was accused of seeing her being in this place kidnapped. She was the one that was basically like she was living in the sun now, basically like I didn't do it. Being she was being fucking excuse my language, I did not mean to cuss. She was being she was on the talk show and just talking about her story. And so it's like a feel good ending. Like, okay, so the girl lied and they fixed the lie and the girl gets her spot in the sun and she gets attention and gets her life back. And then at the very end, they show the girl coming to the house, and she was about to open the door, and the girl said her name was Kate. She was locked in the basement, being kidnapped. She said she was locked in the bed, locked in the jump bed, got kidnapped or something. And um, well, I'm sorry, I could hear something storm me off. She said she was kidnapped. Oh no, basically the girl who was exonerated knew that she was kidnapped the whole time. Made a little sinister face. So basically, she did know. She did leave her down there to be kidnapped and missing for all that time. I didn't like that part. I thought that they could have left the show pure. But of course, they had to throw their little evil kind of, their evil, sinister backstory into it. And I'm just like, yeah. The other thing I didn't like was the friend, the blonde chick. Like, she knew that the girl was lying on her ex best friend, but she was willing because she was mad at her ex best friend. She was willing to go with the lie and let her friend be buried, but really she wasn't like. I didn't like the end of the day that she really knew that she was down there. I don't think that part was needed. They just did that to just, I guess, for an extra twist, but it was a decent show. I just don't think that neither. I didn't like that they was trying to make the blonde girl sympathetic. I'm not sympathetic to you. What you did was greasy. The whole show you tried to bully and tell them people what to do until the girl stood up to you and told you, no, we're not doing things that way. I'm not going to let you tell me what to do anymore. You get mad, follow her around, hoping to see her get caught doing something bad. Watch her. Like, it was just, I just didn't like her arc. And it was like, yeah, I'm not sympathetic. So why she's crying at the end, no, sorry. I'm like, ew, like, what are you crying for? Stupid, you stupid idiots. But that was my assessment of Cruel Summer. It's a pretty good show overall. Uh, and I just wanted to let you know, creators of the show, you didn't fool me. I knew what was up. So check out Cruel Summer. I hope I didn't ruin the ending for anybody, but I did tell you it was about to be spoiler, and I gave you 14 seconds to get off the stream so I could say my part. And now, and now you can return, and now we can continue. And so Black Summer, I thought Black Summer season 1 sucked completely. I did not understand. I mean, I understood it, but it started was stupid. But I'm not gonna lie, Phil was right. At least for this first episode, they started this first episode off right. I'm talking about it has my attention. Okay, getting straight to it, straight to the. We already know the story, so they getting right to it. Like back, you die, you turn into a zombie. It's this one part where this guy's been chased through like the snow by the zombie. Him and the zombie falling down, trying to get. They chasing him. He trying to get away. He falling. The zombie trying to get it, falling behind him. And it's this house he's trying to get to. And so the zombie's like right on him, and the zombie gets shot in the head. Boom. So the guy, he's like, and I knew as soon as he was like, "Oh yes, thank you," I was like, "You're about to get shot too." Like he doesn't even know. He's like, "Oh yes, thank you." That wow, like just knocked took his top off. I was like, "Dang." So I mean, for the first episode so far, uh, yeah, good job, Black Summer. Doing You got to pick it up because last season sucked, and it wasn't for Phil. I wouldn't have even watched this season. But thanks, Phil. Thanks for us doing the show and forcing me to rewatch this this little thing here. But it's not that bad. It doesn't seem that bad at all. So that's been me checking that out. That's all I got for that so far. I just had that one episode. I thought the first episode was pretty dope. Um, and it all ties in together. So you got like it's a guy it's a guy who gets turned at the beginning, and then he's like chasing after the people. Cause oh, it was so dope. Like it was dope. This woman, she stops him in the street. He's in the car, and she's like, "I'm pregnant and all this. Please, please let me in, please." And so he opens the door, and some guy, as soon as she gets in the car, some guy comes from the other side and shoots him in the head and throws him out the car. And the girl's like, "Why'd you do that?" So of course, as soon as they die in the show, they turn into a zombie. So the guy you just killed, literally 10 seconds later, gets right back up. He was chasing the hell out of this man. Hey, he was chasing this dude. For all of that, you shouldn't have killed him. Like, you should have just tried to team up. But he killed him. The guy jumped back up and chased the hell out of him. So they go to different people. stuff. And then at the very end, he comes back. Like it's just like a full circle loop of a story. He crashing into somebody's car trying to chase and attack him, whatever it is. But so I'll have more to talk about when it comes to Black Summer when I get back on. I'll probably watch majority of it today because since I don't have I have one more contract to do tonight, and I'm thinking I might cancel that contract and do it tomorrow because you gotta love working for yourself. Suck it. Anyways, oh, don't be mad. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me because I do what I want now. You can do the same thing. Liberate yourself, damn it. Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. Anyways, you'll understand it. Like you just don't understand. I feel so good knowing that those people who thought they can mess with my money, they're I'm making that doing 67% less work or less time. So in 97 hours, I'm making that in 1 week. Anywho, get out of my face. Moving forward. I'm gonna show you this quick clip real quick of Shang-Chi, man. The second trailer looks super dope. I can't wait for Marvel. Are you going to the movie theaters to see Black Widow? I am. I already bought my tickets. Let's get it.
Throughout my life, the 10 rings gave our family power. If you want them to be yours one day, you have to show me you are strong enough to carry them.
You are a product of all who came before you. The legacy of your family. You are your mother. And whether you like it or not, you are also your father.
I told my men they wouldn't be able to kill you if they tried. Glad I was right.
You're just a criminal who murders people.
Be careful how you speak to me, boy.
I thought I could change my name, start a new life. But I could never escape his shadow.
My son, you can't run from your past.
Is this what you wanted?
You got this.
Thank you.
Jab, left hook, right hook.
I have to say this. If you're going to bring back Abomination, you better bring my Hulk back. I don't want Professor Hulk. I don't want no Hulk that can talk and taking pictures with fans. Where is the Hulk? So if you bring back Abomination, who's at the end, I want the Hulk back. He's supposed to be in She-Hulk. I need the Hulk. I need World Breaker Hulk. I need him to get angry. I need him to get big and green. And I need the Hulk back. He got beat up by Thanos, and that's the last time I saw the Hulk. I am blown. I want the Hulk. So if you bring back Abomination, give me my Hulk, please. I just want to see him just like lose it and turn into World Breaker Hulk. Oh God. What are y'all gonna do if y'all had? They should make a movie where the Hulk just like loses it, and he's the villain. What can you do? In the comics, Hulk kills everybody. Like, yo, you cannot kill World Breaker Hulk. Sentry is like the only person that the Hulk is even like remotely afraid of. Sentry, check him out. And then he has a like an alter. It's like another side of him that's called the Void. yo, check just if you get a chance, go look up comic books explained. This dude Rob explains these comics in great detail. They're awesome. That's how I got my background. I tried to collect some. I have like maybe 20 comics over there. I tried to leave them in the wrapper because all the stuff from back in the day going for like thousands of dollars now. So I just keep I buy it and I leave it in the box for my kids one day. Hey, if you, this stuff might sell for a couple of thousands in 20 years. Keep it. I'll keep it for you, but yeah, you sell it. Something. Who knows? Well, keep it for yourself. Loki. I'm loving Loki. I love that all the Disney shows have been different. Like they have their own tones. So WandaVision was its own. Uh, Captain America and Winter Soldier, Falcon, Winter Soldier, that was his own. And then you got Loki, and that's completely his own. They all just have different, a visual feel, different energy about it. I really like it. I don't know who's playing who, but Lokis are known to play each other. So not play each other, but just be mischievous. And so I'm not sure. The whole enchanting thing when he asked her how she does it, and she told him, it's grabbing a memory. Is he trying to enchant her? Like, is she enchanting him? Because there's a time when she keeps trying to get that little pad thing from him. So it's weird. Is everybody a Loki variant? We all know that these people are variants. Is Owen Wilson a Loki variant? I'm curious to see what's going to happen with on next week. Because after next week, we only get what? We got 3 episodes left. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm just thinking the TVA isn't, you know, the good guys. You know how Marvel be doing this, like the Scrolls. They weren't the bad guys in Captain Marvel. It was the Kree. So they always spin it where the TVA would normally be the good. They might have, and there's something with that one statue. They keep showing this statue look like King the Conqueror in the middle. So they could put a spin on it and say that he became king at one time. They keep showing him this one. They show that one in the middle. Then in that cartoon, he looked like Kane. When they showed Miss Minutes was doing a cartoon about the multiverse, they showed the timekeepers. He looked like Kane. So maybe we're getting a slight origin story of Kane, so we don't have to go through an extensive origin story when we see him in Ant-Man. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Black Widow. No, before Black Widow. Fast 9 came out yesterday. Is anybody going to the movie theater to see Fast 9? Oh no. I don't know if I'm it's not that I'm not interested. I mean, Fast and Furious been on for like 20 years, bro. Almost. They dropped the first movie in what, like 2000, maybe between 2001 and 4, I want to say, or maybe 2005, something like that. It's been a minute. They dropped that a while ago, still pumping. So Fast 9. What can they do now? Now that they're superheroes, this Fast franchise, they went from street racers to universal superheroes. I think it was Fast 5 that really changed the way they were perceived. Because like it was, I think that's the one when Vin Diesel, whichever the one was when Vin Diesel. No. It was one where somebody like jumped out of a plane into a car. It was something ridiculous, though. Then one where Vin Diesel got shot off like with someone in a hood and crashed into a car and shot off and caught the girl in midair. Landed on. I was like, bro, what? What? These are street racers. What are we talking about here? All right, whatever. I know. I think too hard. I know. I get it. But bruh, they was racing in the streets. Now they're like, now they got the Rock pulling helicopters out of the ground, out the air. I know you're strong, but bruh, you pulled a helicopter. Anyway, but so yeah, I'll go check it out. I'll see so just so I can do a review on it, but we'll see. And then they got John Cena in it. I don't know if that was like a slight because The Rock did his own movie, so they was like, well, we're gonna get John Cena. That's weird. And once again, what is Vin Diesel? He has a white brother, but he's Spanish. I'm confused. And which leads me to Black Widow. I bought my tickets already. I'm going to the movie there to see that. Yep, I've been waiting way too long for Marvel, and I'm going on Thursday to see Black Widow at 6 p.m. Yes, I am. So it's okay. Yes, I can't wait. Actually, is that next week? Might be next week. I think it might be next Thursday, to be honest. All right, that's a bet. I'll be going to see The Widow. Trying to think what else I got for y'all. I'm gonna dive into this. Oh, the DC Bridge. Y'all see that? Hold on. Did y'all see that DC Bridge collapse? Yeah. My mom hates bridges, and this is why. This is exactly the reason why my mother hates bridges. Pedestrian bridge collapses onto DC highway, injuring several people. Yeah, I'm sure. Thank God it didn't kill anybody. Wow, that's very scary. I try not to think about stuff like that while I'm on a bridge, but I would be lying if I would say to you that it's not something that I think about sometimes. Them bridges, man, especially like the Bay Bridge when it gets those high winds and it's shaking. To this day, I would love to know how they built that bridge. That is crazy. Who built that bridge and how? Please explain to me. That is amazing. It's amazing to me that people that built America. Very grateful to you because if it was like I said, if it was up to me, there wouldn't be nothing done. A bunch of grass everywhere. Because I am not about to create streets for you to drive. We're just going to have to drive through grass. We're just going to drive with lawnmowers because we got to cut the grass. It's going to be long. We got to drive through it. It's cutting grass. Cutting grass as we go. That'll be our cars. But yeah, that's very scary. I hope everybody that was involved in both the mass shooting as well as the DC bridge is okay and recovering. Sorry to the people in the mass shootings, to their families for the losses. It's just unfair, right? Unfair. I'm trying to think if I should say this. So there's books of the Bible that's not canonical, meaning not in canon, not in. There's a book of Judas where there's a passage, and I'm not going to quote it because I don't have the actual quote, but in the passage, basically, Jesus has said to the disciples, he basically had like laughed at them or something and was saying, like, y'all pray to your God, some of them praying to their God or something. And basically, they're like, our God, like, are we not praying to the same, you know, God that you call your father? So with some more in-depth research, you find out that it's called apparently I can't remember the realm that Jesus comes from. Uh, I'll get that information when I come back. But the God of this world, he's the one that oh my goodness, it makes it was like I forgot. It was just on my mind. How did it just leave my brain? I'll come back to you. But it's a name for the supposed God who runs this earth realm and why it is people sacrifice and stuff. It's to please. It's a long. I'm gonna go back and get it, and I'll come back. It's something that I said made me think of it, and then it just completely left. Crazy. His name was just in my mind, and it just went away. But it starts with S. It's crazy. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you have a mind that just has 1,000 thoughts going a minute. What's up with my boy though? Caruso. Bruh. Come on, Mike. I hope that don't bust his chops. I personally think they need to stop trying to criminalize people for, especially athletes. These people who knows what the toll their bodies and mental take. I was trying to think, which is a perfect segue into Joel and Ben Simmons. I was trying to think, why is it? Where is that article? Joel, these guys, because I'm trying to think like Ben Simmons is having a hard time. And you try to think like, why is this guy having like a hard time mentally? Well, think about it. It's the pressure of being paid so much money. That's what it comes down to. You get paid $40 million a year to perform at a specific level. That might be a lot of pressure on somebody. Ben Simmons only what, like 20, between 3 and 5. You know what I'm saying? It's like more like that. College collegiate pressure is one thing. You're not getting paid for anything. Then once you're getting paid, okay, get my rookie contract, cool. There's not too much. There's expectation on you, but there's not like it's not the same expectation that's expected once you get paid that max contract. Now he went from rookie contract to getting paid this max, and now he's just the pressure. Now you hear the media talking about your shot, and it's just the pressure. That's what I think ultimately is beating Ben Simmons. It's not that he isn't skilled to play basketball. It's the pressure of living up to the money that they're trying to pay him. That's what I think. So Joel has said, I think that's the quote right there. But where's the article? I thought I put it in here. I think this might be it. Oh no, but we'll get back to that because that's wild. The drug dealers putting the. I think this is what he said though. He said, because he basically had said something in regards to like they had an open layup, but they passed it up when Ben Simmons had the open layup. He passed it up for that guy. He got fouled, and they just needed one free throw, and they missed both or something. So he was like, I mean, I'll be honest. I thought the turning point was when I don't know how to say it, but I thought the turning point was just we had an open shot and we made one free throw and we missed the other. And then they came down and scored. We didn't get a good possession on the other end. And Trey came back and made a three. And then from there, down four, it's on me. I turned the ball over and tried to make something happen. from the perimeter, but I thought that was the really turning point. Thank you, fan of blocking. So no, I don't know if that shot's being thrown. You know, like I mean, he did take some accountability at the end. So I don't know. I think that they keep saying Golden State would be a good fit for him. I think it would be. Honestly, he could do what Draymond Green does. I'm just saying, maybe at a higher level. He's bigger than I think he's taller than Draymond too. If I'm not mistaken. I think Draymond might be like what? What's Draymond like 6'7", 6? Yeah, I think Ben Simmons is taller than Draymond. He could be a point forward. You don't want two of those on the court at the same time, and unless you got Clay and Steph. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but you got Wiggins and Oubre. I don't know if Oubre gonna be signed through the off season, but whatever. I'm just gonna take some picks. I'm gonna take Phoenix this next game. I see them going up 3-1. And look, if Clippers, I've doubted the Clippers in every 0-2. I really don't want to doubt them right now. But if the Clippers come through, they come through on this. That's gonna be impressive. I do see them going down 1-3 today, and I actually see Giannis and the Bucks beating the Hawks in the next game. I look at it like this: who can stay more consistent, Trae Young or Giannis? Trae Young is undersized, uh, and although he might be able to do more things as far as with the shooting and the free throw shooter, gets to the bucket, all that. Giannis is a two-time MVP for a reason. 6'11", 6'10". He's a very consistent player, so I'm gonna take the more consistent guy in that game. So I see him going up 2-1 with that. This one, yeah. So this right here, I saw this was crazy. So you got weed dealers selling tree with Derek Chauvin's face on it. It's called the Derek Chauvin 420 pack with the guilty on top. I'm sure George Floyd's family would not be pleased to see something like that. It's not cool. Very this bad taste. Bad taste. Saw this and I just wanted to throw it in here because so Aaron Rodgers traded to Washington would mean Super Bowl contention, says Smoot. He gives a quote saying, "I'm a big Aaron Rodgers guy." Smoot said, "If Aaron Rodgers is on this team with an elite defense, running game, wide receiving core, we are a legit Super Bowl contender. We couldn't say that for 30 years. We are a legit Super Bowl contender." Okay. So who cares about all the extra jargon that he says? He says, we have the trade capital to get him. I hate to say it, but you might have to part with one of them bad defensive linemen. Would y'all give up Chase Young or Aaron Rodgers? Look, Aaron Rodgers is great. In the season, I mean, postseason is different for everybody. There's no one person who's just like the greatest postseason guy. At least I can't think of him right now. Peyton struggled. Even Brady struggled. Brady has rings, but Brady struggles. Mahomes struggles. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he has one Super Bowl ring. And he's not really like he's not the greatest playoff quarterback. So I mean, would I want him? Yeah, but depends on who we got to give up. Because that defensive line is what it is. I love our defensive line. I feel like it's hard to find an Aaron Rodgers, but not everybody's Tom Brady. Not everybody can go to 45 years old. So I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just got wind of this Britney Spears thing, and I'm not sure what's going on, but I would like to know what's going on with Britney Spears. See, she's having to file a lawsuit. Oh, and just so y'all can uh see briefly, it's just a little clip I cut out the video of at Heather's birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
They wild. They had a lot of fun. Her family is a lot of fun, man. Just good people all around. But you definitely going to see me do a podcast with her son. You gotta, man. You gotta check him out. And that's not just a play on his words, but good guy, good family, the family guy, come from a good family, man. So once again, shout out my man Tony Moses. I got everything. I'll be working on something soon. Improviso, shout them out. Art show, check out Speak of Blessings. That's out. July 3rd, Club Ecstasy. Please show up. July 4th, another show with Ace Lassane, but I'll come up with that. Figure out, I don't know what he's doing. I tried to hit him this earlier, but he didn't respond. What's wrong was on. And till next time, I'm gonna go in here and watch an episode of this and probably take a nap. I'm feeling. I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't know if I want to work tonight. I think start fresh tomorrow. We'll see. See, might be back on here later on with Phil. Might be doing unfiltered FA podcast. So yeah, I'm a little tired. That Jay definitely slowed me down. But yeah, you gotta take it easy and smoke it, the weed it.